Welcome to today's webinar with the title, This is how our PCB experts solve your challenges 2025. I am Andreas Schirp, your host of today's Wirth Electronic Circuit Board Technology webinar, and would like to welcome you. As a warm-up, I'm interested today in whether you already know our vision, perhaps just a part of it or a keyword. So please enter this in the question field now. So this is also to check the functionality of the questions so that you can ask us questions during the webinar, which we will answer in the final question and answer session. So what do you think? What is our vision? What's called? So it starts, as you can see already. No, you cannot see that. Sorry. Now you can see that. So it starts with we understand. We understand. What do we understand? No idea actually. So, okay. You also can tell us from where you are watching us today. In the question field, so please feel free to use that function. Okay, so we have participants from France, from the Netherlands, Eindhoven. So in general it should work, and perhaps you have never heard about our vision, so let me solve the mystery. Our vision is we understand our customers' needs and provide solutions for the printed circuit boards of tomorrow. So that's it. And the speakers in today's webinar are three customer experts from Wirth Electronic Circuit Board Technology. I'll get started. Studied in physical engineering some years ago, and I was active as product manager for 25 years. So I'm actually more than 30 years in the company, and I love PCBs and I love my colleagues, and especially working together on customer projects. I did a lot of presentations, more than 1,000 of them, had a lot of project meetings, webinars. Moderation is now my new job and passion, let's say. I did technical reports, publications, and worked in collaboration in the industry association ZVEI, for example. So today I'm working in the technical marketing, and more than you expect is my credo since ever. So let's talk about our vision in the next minutes. And first I want to ask my colleagues to introduce themselves. So let's start with Jürgen Wolf.
So warm welcome from my side as well. My name is Jürgen Wolf. A lot of you already know me since last webinars or maybe conferences we have met for technical projects. I'm with Wirth Electronics since 2008. Started in R&D. Before that I studied microsystems technology. So technology is living with me all my life, and I'm living technology all my life, so to say. So I went on from R&D into product management, and since beginning of this year, I'm responsible for the technology at Wirth Electronic. So my main focus is the strategy of the technology, strategy of materials, roadmap, and innovation management. And we are happy to have you here in this webinar. And I will give over to Daniel, who can introduce himself.
Thanks a lot, Jürgen. So my name is Daniel. I'm within the Wirth Group since more than 25 years. Since 2006, I'm with Wirth Electronic. And today I'm the managing director. My personal background is a technical background, being a technician for production technology, and a master's studies of business administration. My main focus in the management board is finance, HR, purchasing, our Asia production, and of course the German productions. So just a few words about the Würth electronic circuit board technology. Since 1971, more than 50 years, we are building and producing PCBs. And nowadays, we are one of the biggest German production companies of PCBs. Yeah? We have 2 production plants in Germany right now. One is Niedernhall, our most modern high-tech factory, and the one in Rot am See, close to Niedernhall, it's only half an hour drive somehow, where we are producing our prototypes. Yeah? There's a big data and programming center in Mysore in South India. But of course, we are able to do all the engineering in Germany as wanted or needed. Yeah? Apart from that, we have a partnership network in Asia, not only China, but whole Asia. And the center is based in Longgang, where we have our own quality department and logistic department and manage the value chain from Asia to Europe, basically. Coming to the map, one second, Andreas. Yeah, coming to the map. Yeah, you see in the darker gray, the countries we are actively involved. That's basically India, and our big focus is Europe, of course. Yeah, more than 30 sales representatives are serving you directly at your location. Yeah. So, next slide, Andreas. Just a quick overview about our technologies, our technology portfolio, where we believe that we can build most or almost all of your needs. Yeah? So, coming to the purpose of this webinar today, is to explain who are the guys, who's the tools, where we want to understand and provide you with solutions for your needs. Yeah? The first and important value for me is the partnership. It's not only the way how we interact together in a company, but also how to interact together with you as a customer or a supplier. Yeah? Second value is, of course, the progress. Yeah? As I told you, since 2006, I'm responsible for productions in the German production plants. Yeah? And if I walk through our production facilities today, none of the articles we're producing were able to be produced some 20 years ago. So progress, steady progress is part of our business. And then, of course, the passion. Yeah? As you being in the business, you know that there are more attractive fields in terms of money than the PCB production. Yeah? But the reason we are doing this is because we're passionate. Yeah? So once in the business, you stick to the business, and this is what we really love to drive. The PCBs are or have become part of the life of all of our people. Yeah? And people is the key. Yeah? Without dedicated people, without people that share these values, you won't be able to produce and to develop good solutions together. Yeah? So Jürgen, you're one of the guys working on the very edge of technology, and I would like to hand over to you.
Thanks. So people really is the base of all the PCBs and the recipe for our success. And to be successful, we are really proud that we have a lot of motivated people in our plants. We have a lot of motivated customers. We have a lot of motivated suppliers, so that we cooperate basically over the whole supply chain what is needed for printed circuit board manufacturing. From the electronics point of view, well, we have a lot of contact points together with you. The first one would be our sales representatives, which are out in the field and are in contact directly with you. So they visit you, they listen to you, they look into your projects, they see what they can do for you. And they're accompanied by our indoor sales people. So they always have an ear for you. You can contact them by phone, by mail, or whatever. They are your direct contact into our fabs. They can show you where your boards are located in the fabs. They can help you. They can be the transfer point to our technical guys and so on. Everything what we do is accompanied by our online shop as well. So we can have standard PCBs manufactured in a very direct way via our online shop. And if it's non-standard and if you want to have a specific solution, then you can always contact our technical project management. Our technical project management consists at the moment, and this is where we are very proud of 20 knowledgeable people who are in the PCB business a very, very long time. So in the morning when we had our German webinar, we were basically discussing we should add all the years of experience and see how many 100 years we have in our technical project management, in our management at all, to see and to show what knowledge really is out there in our fabs to help you build your application as it's needed. So technical project management, as I said, consists of 20 people. Our field guys is, I think Daniel already said it, it's 30 people. So 100 people directly working only for you, for your best application, for your best success. What is our technical project management team doing? Well, basically they're looking onto your needs. They want to see what is your focus, what is your need, and then they try to find together with you really the best solution. They look into your application, they see, oh, do you need a rigid flex? Do you need a flex? Do you need a base board? Do you just need 2 different boards or whatever? So our aim always is to find the best solution for you. And this is shown here in the direct flow of such an application. So the product idea is basically yours. But then we really would like to start to talk to you in a very early phase of product development, even when it comes to concept phase, because PCBs, well, a lot of people say PCBs have come to commodity. We are not in that saying. So PCB is still the central part of your application, of your electronic application, because it connects all the components, all the sensors, all the actors. So it's a central element of your application. This is where we want to help to find the best solution for you, because PCB technology can be expensive if you do not know what you can do and if you find maybe the wrong solution. So our aim is to help you, based on our knowledge, to find the best solution out there to make your application a success as well. So the printed circuit board, especially in future, is a very central part, and this is where we want to help you. Here you see one example where this was very successful. This is a project which is going on since several years, and up to date we basically send out 1.2 million printed circuit boards only for this solution. It started several years ago in R&D, where we got the question, is it possible to make miniaturization a good functionality for this gearbox? The transmission control here in this gearbox, the question was, can we get rid of some of the resistors, put them on the backside of the board, and make them so thin that they're in between the board and the cooling of the board? So the heat sink, which is used here, can we put printed resistors in between? So we started, made some tests, did some qualification, and we found this is very successful. So we built the series production based on this, and this has been ramped up. And we are now in the phase to say really it's millions of pieces sold here, very successful with 0 faults out in the field. So no boards coming back and no whole boards, assembled boards coming back from the field due to this very successful approach. Having talked in a very early phase, finding the best solution, qualifying this solution, and then having a series product out of it, which runs very successfully. And there are a lot of these examples in the past which run this way, and this is where we really would like to show that we can help you find the best solution with our technical guys and girls and see where we can have a very successful application in your case. And this is what it's needed for. It's the partnership, personally with know-how, so that we can show that this can be a successful solution. And now I hand over to Andreas, who can show you what else is being done on top of that.
Yeah, thank you, Jürgen. So more than you expect, as I already mentioned in my introduction at the early beginning of this webinar. What does that mean? And what added value does virtual electronic circuit board technology offers to customers? So let's see some specific examples. For example, our services we design, there we are doing production optimized layout design if you want, supporting services with up-to-date design, simulation and test tools. And of course, we have really a lot of know-how on our website. So if you visit this website, you can see the short link here on this page. If you visit this website, you can find a lot of design guides, design rules, success stories, application notes, and so on and so on. As well, you can find digital stack-ups to start faster with your design based on proven materials, stack-ups, so using our big knowledge. We also have individual logistic solutions. So, for example, framework agreements, Kanban, consignment stock, shipping and packaging solutions, customer-specific shipping labels, barcode on delivery notes, tracking, shipment tracking. So this is a huge package we can offer. And we are offering EDI solutions to save time and process costs. The next thing I'm really proud of is our big variety on physical PCB samples. So samples to grasp, and using this short link you can see on the slide actually on the subline, this brings you to the website where you can order your personal physical PCB sample. So let's go through the samples once again. So starting on the left side, this is the SlimFlex sample, followed by the printed polymer sample. Here we can see the microwire HDI sample. Next one is basic technology as a fan, so you can look inside. Then we have two different rigid flex samples. So flex 1, flex 2. Finally, a bend flex and semi-flex technology. And the last one is high speed. So missing one small little sample, which we can see here. This is the embedding sample. So that's we can offer. So please order your personal sample and get in touch with these technologies. Last but not least, we did webinars for all these samples, which are free available on our website. So how you can do this I will show in a second. So we did more than 100 webinars in the last 12 years, and the video recordings and the presentations are available for free. Use this short link to get to the webinar archive. So it's the short link /webinar-archive-PCBs. So the filters are set correctly to see just the PCB related webinars. Of course, you can also find the webinars from our colleagues from ISOS or the other colleagues there on our website. So feel free to raise treasures. You are hardly invited to that. So next is Jürgen, so please, it's your turn.
So the question is, how can you benefit from our know-how? How do you get access to our know-how? Therefore, our PCB experts always support you, and we are having seminars, workshops, and presentations either at your house, at your premise, at our premise in our fabs, so that you can have a direct look into our fabs, and we can show you around and give you hints, tips, tricks, what you can do. As well, we are taking part at conferences and trade fairs so that you can get in direct contact with our experts there. So you have a lot of contact points where you can talk to us, and our main aim is to spread our knowledge, to show you what can be done, to show you the best what can be done in the PCB industry. An example here you see, I will give my next presentation at the end of February here in Germany, in Erding, which is close to Munich. And there I will give a presentation about sustainable base materials, processes, and printed circuit boards, and to just give ahead a roadmap to see where is everything heading in the field of sustainable electronics. One example, what we are doing in our R&D at the moment is to have a look on sustainable base materials. You see some pictures here, and this is some kind of biological resin in combination with natural fibers. Natural fibers could be hemp or flax, and we are looking on how this can be implemented together with suppliers. This is, for example, done together with Jiva Materials in UK to see what can be done in future in printed circuit board technology. At the moment, this is double layer, single layer applications, but we are already looking on how to get multi-layer boards, for example, out of these materials. This is accompanied with different regulation, for example, so our energy management due to DIN ISO 50001, or our environmental management due to DIN ISO 14001, where we continuously look on what we are using in our fab, our energy consumption in the fab. We continuously review our objectives and see if we are still on track to see is everything going as we wish, because our biggest aim is to have a no net emission of greenhouse gases by 2050, which is, to be honest, not very easy in a PCB fab. A lot of you have maybe already had the chance to visit us. And if you look into our fab, you see we have a lot of chemical baths, we have a lot of water consumption, we have a lot of energy consumption due to our plating processes. And this is one of our big goals, to see what can we do in circular economy to reuse water, to see how we can save energy in our fabs. This is one of the big concerns in development here in our fabs.
Okay, thank you very much, Jürgen and Daniel. So we are Würth Electronic Circuit Board Technology, your reliable partner today and in the future. And the question is, what can we do for you?